I'm Lucas, this is Juliana and Mateus, and we worked on a home automation system project based on the home automation device protocol by Thomas Gonnot. In this video, we will briefly explain the home automation device protocol, and we are also gonna show block diagrams about how the communication works, how the system operates, and how the user interface is. So after that, we're gonna display a demo on our project. So the whole idea of the home automation device protocol is first to use the least energy as possible to run your home. So we don't want to spend a lot of energy with these devices that control our devices. So the idea is to just send data packets when needed. Not only that, so as the number of devices that are internet connected grow, like each day faster with the use of IPv6, which gives us an unlimited amount of unique IDs, it's important to establish a protocol to guarantee secure and efficient way of communicating devices from different manufacturers in your home. So we worked with the if this then that logic, which says basically that there's a conditional statement called recipe that it needs a trigger and then it executes an action. So for example, if it's 8 a.m. and I want to turn on the coffee maker, the user has freedom to do that. He has freedom to set any trigger in action with all the devices he has in his own, as long as it's connected to the network.
One of the main purpose of the protocol is to offer low power consumption. The communication between the nodes and the central node is made using UDP sockets in Java. So at first, a node sends a discover packet in multicast over the network, and when the central node gets this packet, it answers this node and then a lot of different packets are sent between each other, and the communication is finally established. So after that, all the packets that are sent between each other is this node sends a trigger to the central node, and the central node takes a decision and responds with an action to the node. So after that, when the node receives this action, it can turn on a light on the room or turn off the AC of the house, for example.
The user interface was developed using Java Swing, and the application was on a Raspberry Pi attached to a LCD screen. This is the user interface. On the first panel, you can see the chart with the temperature around the day, and the cooler and heater you can turn on, turn off here. On the second panel, which has the lights, it sends when the button is pressed, it sends an action to the other nodes to control the house lights. And on the third and the fourth panel, it has the pressure and humidity data that's captured from the temperature sensor over there. And the last panel is the recipe, and here you can choose to create another recipe or see the ones that you already has.
So for the demo, we are using this panel that represents a home. So here we have several rooms of a home, or a bathroom, bedroom, living room, dining room, foyer, garage. And I'm going to demo with the user interface here what we can do with our home automation system. So here in this screen of the panel, we have access to real-time plots of the temperature in your room, and we can also see humidity or pressure just the same. We can also control lights and other devices in your home with this panel here. This one just controls lights, so I can turn on and off any lights in the home. I can also control any other type of device as long as it's connected to the network. So now I'm going to show how recipes work. So as I mentioned before, recipes are conditional statements. So right here I can set a recipe such as if the living room light is on, then I want to turn the garage light on. So let me go here and set this up. So if the living room light is on, I want to turn on the garage light. So as the living room light was on, it sends a action to the garage to turn on the light too. And this can be extended not only for lights or LEDs, but also for every device in your network So you can, for example, turn on the coffee maker as you wake up. You can turn on lights when someone rings your doorbell or anything like that. And this is the whole idea of this automation system, to be able to control everything just by setting these conditional statements.